Squeak, 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 it's Mouse Week. Wait a minute. Didn't we do this before? Well, hello, my kindergarten friends, and welcome back to Library Class at Home with Mr. S. It's Mouse Week Part 2. I'm going to read you some stories about mice. I've got my mouse ears on, I'm back in the mouse hole, and I've got my big piece of cheese here. The first story I'd like to read you about a mouse is called Wembly Worried, and it's by Kevin Hankes. Kevin Hankes. Wembly Worried, and it is a story about a mouse. All right, Wembly worried about everything. Big things, and he's saying, I wanted to make sure you were still here. Little things, and things in between. Mama, what if I shrink? He's in the bathtub. He's already pretty small, right? Wembly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wembly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the crack in the living room wall? What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noises the radiator made. What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wembly worried about the chains on the swings, and the bolts on the side, and the bars on the jungle gym. Too rusty, too loose, too high. And always she worried about her doll named Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Petal's lost forever, and her mother's saying, I found her, sweetie. And she's in the laundry, and Wembly's saying, I'll wait for you, Petal. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wembly worried. She worried, and she worried, and she worried. When Wembly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wembly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petals would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wembly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wembly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. This is the best present ever. I wish I had my birthday today. On Halloween, Wembly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wembly worried because she was the only butterfly. Personally, I like these two costumes because they're cheese. And cheese is something I like a lot. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wembly had a new worry. School. Wembly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. And her dad saying, I loved school. By the time the first day arrived, Wembly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I don't like the snack? What if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wembly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wembly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wembly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wembly, there is somebody I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes, and she was holding a doll. At first, Wembly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wembly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wembly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side, too. Wembley worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wembley knew it, it was time to go home. "Come back tomorrow," said Mrs. Peachum, as the students walked out the door. Wembley turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." And here she is at the end, dancing happily with her mother and father and her little stuffed friend, Petal. So that was a really cool story. So Wembley worried a lot, and then she made a friend. And once she had a friend, she worried a lot less. Do you boys and girls worry about things? I worry about things all the time. If you have something you worry about, tell me in a comment on my Google Classroom page, and don't forget to click the turned in button when you're done watching the video. I hope you liked the first book of Mouse Week. I will see you guys tomorrow. And now, boys and girls, I leave you with this while I eat this cheese.
If he is a monster, let him scare Esmeralda!
The mouse? Without a doubt. Okay, here we go.
Brrr!